The city started to realize that we had a real problem with urban sprawl, a very car-dominated culture, and we simply couldn't keep up the infrastructure to maintain that pace. There's really been a shift in thinking towards transit as the mode of transportation going forward to try and reduce the reliance on private automobiles. The project planning started early after the year 2000. This line was identified as a top priority to get LRT due to the density of this area and the agglomeration of major institutions such as NAIT, Grant MacEwan University, and the Royal Alex Hospital. This line will tie all of those institutions into the downtown and into the overall transit network. The LRT extension to NAIT is estimated at $755 million. That includes all the construction, all the land acquisition, and the light rail vehicles as well. The biggest challenge in this area is we are building through an already built urban environment. It's quite dense. There's a lot of utilities, a lot of stakeholders. One of the major challenges popped up back in 2008 when we were doing the planning for it, and there was an announcement of a new office tower going up, the EPCOR Tower, which is right on top of the alignment of the tunnel coming out from Churchill Station up towards MacEwan Station. We very quickly had to secure financing and work together with the EPCOR Tower project team to get the LRT tunnel integrated into the foundation of that building. One of the main features and technical challenges of this LRT extension is a 700-meter tunnel to get us from Churchill Station out to the surface on 105th Avenue by MacEwan Station. We looked at different tunneling methods like bringing in a tunnel boring machine, doing open cut, and ultimately we settled on a sequential excavation method, which will involve mobile excavation equipment, digging the tunnel in small increments at a time, and then being followed by a shotcrete liner, which will stabilize the tunnel face and eventually have a final liner put on it. The tunneling is definitely one of the more technical challenges and one of the more costly portions of the construction, and also probably the highest risk portion of the project. So we put a lot of care and attention and engineering into designing that tunnel and our approach to the methodology. Once we get out of our tunnel up to 105th Ave, it's all surface construction from there up to NAIT, about 2.5 kilometers on surface. We're going with embedded track through some of the more urban portions of the alignment, which means you won't have tie and ballast construction. It'll be rail that's embedded in concrete so that it creates a much more urban look and feel to it. There will be impacts to neighbourhoods and businesses along the way. We'll be closing roads for various timelines throughout the project. There will be noise, there will be all the typical construction issues that we get. We've got a lot of stakeholders. We've developed good relationships with them, and we're going to keep working with them through construction. But there's no doubt there will be impacts, and the best thing we can do is manage those impacts, try to mitigate them, and really get the project done on time, so that we're in and out as quickly as possible.